Hello, everyone. Thank you all so much for listening in on the replay. Thank you guys so much for coming in and supporting. Hello, this is Adelaide Brown to those of you who will be listening in on the replay. And I'm so thankful. Hey, Shirley, how you doing, sweetheart? I'm so happy to speak with you all today. Hey, Rub76, and how you doing? I am Adelaide Brown with Be Blessed Daily, for those of you who do not know. And at Be Blessed Daily, we inspire and empower women and girls to break through the glass ceilings in their lives and soar in their unlimited greatness. Hey, Sophia Dawn, how you doing? And I just want to thank you, ladies. Thank you for inviting your followers. Hey, Melody, how you doing? Thank you guys so much for inviting your followers. It's such a beautiful day today. I hope that everyone's having a wonderful day. Hey, Natalie, how you doing? Thank you guys so much for coming in. Remember, this is a heart scope. I do heart talks. For those of you who do know me, I do a Monday night session. Every Monday night at 9:15, I do a free group conference call called Heart Talk, and that's what has really jump-started everything else. Hey, thank you, dear. Pretty just like you. Takes pretty to know pretty. Thank you, Melody. And I'm actually getting ready for my event tomorrow night. I have a live event, Heart Talk at the Islander. It's at it's a beautiful Daniel Island. It's a resort area. I got on at 8 Monday and nothing happened. Is it 8? Are you in like Central Standard Time? Because it starts at 9:15, so it doesn't start at 9. So it does start at 9:15. Hello to everyone that's coming in. So I'll make sure that I'll post a replay in the group. I'll post a replay in my group. If you're not a member of my group, please join my group. I will definitely, I think I had the time. Yeah, I think you did too, but I can let you listen to the replay because I know that you'll enjoy it. So today, hey, Confident Chronicles. It's nice to have you here. Welcome to my Heart Scope. For those of you just coming in, I'm Adelaide Brown with Be Blessed Daily, and I inspire and empower women and girls to break through the glass ceilings in their lives and soar in their unlimited greatness. I am a heart coach, so I work with matters of the heart. Thank you so much for sharing, too. I work with matters of the heart. You know, many of us, we soar in business, in our professional lives. You know, we have a lot of good things going on for us, but a lot of times that goodness is compartmentalized. Like you can do really good at work, or you can do really good at school, but when it comes down to you doing really good in your personal life, in your finances, when it comes down to you doing good in your relationships, you may struggle. You may do good at that, but when you look in the mirror, you just don't like what you see. And if that's the case, that is a struggle. And that is something that we have to work on. And those are the things that I work on. Because I went through a lot of things with my mother and father, in every aspect of my life, pretty much. Yes. Well, you want to soar. Of course, Natalie. You want to, hey, Confident Chronicles, you want to soar in every area of your life because that is your God-given right. Like, that is why you're here. You're supposed to soar. You're not supposed to play small. Think about it. When you plant one seed in the ground, when we plant seeds, tell me this, when you plant seeds, does it produce one fruit? No, usually when you plant a seed, it produces multiple fruits. Why? Because that's how God wants us to interact in life. This is how God wants us to do the things that He's called for us to do. So, no, it produces a whole crop. So this is what I'm telling you. Many of us see ourselves in a very limited light. We manage our lives by how other people value us. We respond and we react to things by how other people have valued us. But when we really truly focus, hey to all my T3C ladies coming in and supporting, when we really truly focus on what God has for us, you know, the possibilities are limitless, but we have to be honest. And that's what I wanted to talk about. I'm so done with limiting myself. Exactly. Let me tell you what comes. A lot of times we limit ourselves because we don't know the truth about ourselves. Because we are telling ourselves what I believe the Lord has a lot. The Lord has more than a lot for you. The thoughts that the Lord has for you are like the grains of sand at the beach. Have you considered trying to count the grains of sand at the beach? Those are the thoughts of infinite abundance that God has for us. But we put limits on Him. We put God in a straitjacket. We limit the Holy Spirit and what it can do with us because of this is one of the biggest things. We're not willing to tell ourselves the truth. I know you ladies got it all together. I know that. I know that y'all already working things out in your lives, and you tearing it down, and you got all of these clients, and you building things, and you doing all of these things. But how do you really feel in your heart? Right? How do you feel in your heart? You say you don't. Look, I'm with you, Natalie, and that's why I'm talking about this. See, we're not willing to tell ourselves the truth. Let me tell you what I mean. So I've always, people, you're so strong, and you bounce back from anything, no matter what happens in your life. You're so independent. How are you like that? How can you be like that? At first, I really appreciate that, and I took it as a compliment. But you know what, ladies, I'll be honest, as I continued to move forward, I realized that they were pretty much telling me what was holding me back. See, I grew up this defense mechanism of being independent and being strong because I've been taking care of myself since I was 13 years old. And though my mother was there physically, at times she was not there for me mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and a lot of times not there physically. Hey, auntie, how you doing? So because of that, I bottled things up. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to depend on anyone. If I can't depend on my mom and dad, then I got to do this myself. It'll just be me and God. But see, I had a chip on my shoulder. And yes, dear, and it's the truth, I had a chip on my shoulder. And I went through life with a chip. So when I moved out officially at 17, and then I got pregnant, like I said, when in Rome, do as Romans do. When you want to be grown, you get the things that happen to grown people. I got pregnant. I was still on my own, taking care of myself. And then I developed this mentality like, well, nobody's going to take care of me. Nobody's going to take care of my child. I got to do all of this myself. And see, yeah, we do have to, pick ourselves up by the bootstraps and do the things that we need to do. But see, I edged God out. My ego. EGO. I edged God out. Why? Because I had such hurt. I was so disappointed. I was so frustrated. I felt so abandoned. I felt so neglected. But see, if I had shared that with anyone, then they would have known my weakness, and then they would have tried to attack me. See, that's the mindset that I had. And see, and I got that from Wayne Dyer too. I'm not going to take all credit for that, but I actually absolutely love him. And when he said that, that really touched me. Ego. Edge God out. So what am I saying to you guys right now? What I'm saying is we need to be honest with ourselves. And that's what I do being a heart coach. Like, we work with the things like, what is holding you back? Yeah, you might be getting clients and stuff, but why can't you get along in your relationship? Why is your marriage failing? Why can't you get married? Like, why do you have trouble committing to things? Why do you have trouble trusting women? Like, what's the issue that you have going on? No, I'm not trying to get you to live in your past, but some things we need to acknowledge, and we need to correct those things so that we can move forward. Those are the things that I'm talking about. You need to know your purpose. You need to operate in your purpose. I did a video yesterday, and you guys, I got over 1,400 views. Over 4,000 people have viewed the post. Over 1,400 people have viewed the video. I didn't sit down and write a script for it. I didn't do any of that. I spoke from the heart. That's what happens when you are aligned with your heart. I know that God is setting me up. People need to hear what I have to say. People need to hear what you have to say. People need the service that you're offering. But if you're not willing to be honest with yourself, how can you be honest with other people? Hey, Quinata. Hey, LSM. How y'all doing? How can you be honest with other people when you lying and telling yourself you okay and you know you're not okay? I don't know what this is in my mouth. My lip gloss. Excuse me, ladies. Sorry. What about if you're not willing to tell, like, I'm insecure in this area? I'm not trying to say you jump on Periscope, get on Facebook, and tell all of that, but you need to journal about it. You need to have a group of people that can support you and lift you up when you're down. You need to quit lying to yourself and tell you, I am a strong woman. I am a woman. Hear me roar. And I got all of these things going on. Hello. Welcome in, everyone. No, you need to stop that. You need to tell the truth. So I'm going to read to you guys day 147 of Anchored. Anchored is my new book. Anchored, Be Blessed Daily, Volume 1. If you don't have Anchored, you need to get Anchored. Anchored will literally anchor your life. You can be going through the day. I don't think I've ever roared. It's time for you to roar, Natalie. But you know why you haven't roared? Because you're playing small. But you're playing small because it's something that happened in your life that told you it was more safe to play small than it was to be your true self. And I know that because that's where I was. I would have never gotten on Facebook Live because there are some people from my past that are on my Facebook page. I would have been afraid of them judging me. I would have been afraid of them having something to say. I don't give a damn what they got to say. I do not care. You know why? Because it's time for me to live my life, and it's time for you to live your life. Okay, I am so Stick to doing, yes, the you dropping fireballs at Dick Queen. Thank you. Oh yeah, thank you guys. Thank you so much for the hearts and for the support. And yes, I'm at this point right now where it's time for all of us to grow. Thank you, Shirley. Yes, I'm glad y'all are feeling me. Oh my gosh, that's why I haven't been on Facebook Live on my personal page. Listen, Natalie, they gonna judge you just like they judged you when you were 5, just like they judged you around the dinner table during Christmas dinner and Thanksgiving dinner. But guess what? Those same people are still sitting there judging everyone. But tell me this, what are they doing? How do their lives look? Are they living a life? Why not just delete them from your Facebook page? Well, exactly, Melody. If they have something to say, they will be deleted and they will be blocked. Let me tell you something. This goodness that I have, I realize it's not for everyone. But the people that it's for, I have great things for them. And that's why I'm so excited about my program, y'all. It started on May the 30th. I have a one-on-one program and I have a group program going. So if you want to find out more about that, I want you to contact me. Click the link in my bio. Share this with your followers. Tell them about it. So glad I'm listening to you today. I'm so glad that you're here, Natalie. I'm so serious. This is who I am. My ladies who get on my scopes regularly, they'll tell you I'm all about inspiring you. I'm all about motivating you. Why? Because God created you to do something that I can't do. But I need that from you because that's going to make me better. And when all of us adapt that mindset, yes, oh yes, I love to pray. I'll pray for you anytime, baby. I love to pray. I was just praying on Scope Saturday night. But and my church has a prayer line every morning at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're praying. If you want to call in and listen to the prayer, the number is 712-432-1500. That number again, 712-432-1500. That's the number to my church prayer line at 6 a.m. in the morning. And then the access code, thank you so much, dear. The access code is 238750. 238750. It's free. You can just call in and listen to the prayer. They're praying for the church. They're praying for the world. They're praying for everyone. But sometimes we just need to hear prayer. And that's one thing. Back to being honest with yourself. All of these things tie in. How did I start becoming able to be honest with myself? I didn't. 712-443-1500. I'm sorry. 712-432. I'm sorry, guys. 1500. 712-432-1500. That's the number to the prayer line. And I'll put that up again. I'll actually put that up again. And then when I scope a little later on today, I'll put that up. But I really want you guys to think about this. Stop lying to yourself. You've been lying to yourself. You've been telling, yes, there you go. And the access code is 238750. Hey, Hog Mama. I like that name. How you doing? Your fat fingers are fat for a reason, Natalie. God made them that way. And it's okay if they're fat as long as you can do what you need to do with your fingers. But I'm telling you guys, we need to stop lying to ourselves. We need to tell ourselves the truth. Yeah, you may go through a rough patch in life. It doesn't mean that you're bad. It doesn't mean that something is wrong with you. You have to push forward. Me being on this entrepreneurship journey, everything that I have done makes me look crazy. I've been reading a book. What the experts say, I am doing completely opposite. But when I tell you, I know that I'm in the will of God, and that's where you need to be. And that's what I'm telling you. A lot of us care too much about what people say. And even some of us who act like we don't care, it's because we've built up this defense mechanism of nonchalantness, because that's how we have protected ourselves over the years from the abuse, from the negativity, from the backbiting. Okay, and it's time for us to stop it. It's time for us to look in the mirror, be able to look in this scopes and this Facebook Live and like what we see. Everybody has something that they need to share with others. Okay, and I'm telling you guys, can't front on that. Yes, let me tell y'all something. It's our time. So I'm going to read to you guys Anchored, because I'm actually didn't plan on being too long today, but this is the cover of the book. If you don't have a copy, get your copy. You can get it at Amazon.com. It's Anchored with an exclamation point. Be Blessed Daily Volume 1. You can order it through my website. If you want to inbox me through Facebook, Adelaide Brown, you can join the Heart Talk group. info@BeBlessedDaily.com. That's my email. Yes, you can order the book. I want to read to you guys day 147. It's 367 days of motivation and inspiration to keep you anchored. So I have you good for for leap year, hump days, and an extra day just to keep you anchored. That's just how much. Actually, there's a story behind how I got the 367 days, but I'm glad that I did it, because you have it for a year plus a day to keep you anchored at all times. Hey, Hot Fudge, how you doing, dear? It's good seeing you. Haven't seen you in a while. So let me go ahead and read Anchor Day 147. And this is what I'm talking about. We must be honest. And when I wrote these notes, I'm going to be so honest with you guys. Bless you, dear. Hey, beautiful. How you doing? When I wrote these notes about talking to you guys about being honest, and that's what I've been posting in my groups and stuff today, do you know that I did not even know that 147 was talking about honesty? I am so serious, guys. This is how God works. When you are in alignment with God's, hey, Jolly Rango, how you doing? Dolly Rangel, excuse me. So let me read this, and I want y'all to think about this. And I thank you for the hearts. Remember, I do heart scopes. So I love when I see the hearts. I like to know that I'm talking about what you guys want to hear about. And if I'm not, I want you to tell me what you want to hear about, because I want it to be relevant. I know that God gave me a voice, and I have to share that by any means necessary. So Day 147 says, you must have honest and realistic expectations for yourself and others. Many people are quick to point out the faults of others while avoiding the skeletons in their own closets. I know y'all got to heart it up for that. Remember that you will be judged by the same standard with which you judged others. Thank you for inviting your followers there. Improve to pay it forward. Be blessed. I'm going to read that again for y'all. You must have honest and realistic expectations for yourself and others. Many people are quick to point out the faults of others while avoiding the skeletons in their own closets. Remember that you will be judged by the same standard with which you judged others. Improve to pay it forward. Be blessed. Why are you improving, ladies? Are you improving so that you can compete with your sister, who always gets the good man? Marsha always does good in school. Are you competing with that girl from high school that told you would never be anything, like the mean girls who talk bad about you? Are you trying to prove something to your father or your mother because they abandoned you, like what I experienced, and you're trying to prove to them, like, though you left, look at me? Are you trying, someone told you that you would never, oh, thank you, dear, I'm rocking the fro. I'm getting ready for my event tomorrow. I have two events, one for the grown-ups tomorrow night, Heart Talk at the Islander, and then I'm having my Shine Time retreat on Saturday. And for those of you who don't know, I have a mentoring group with over 30 plus girls that we're having our first annual retreat on Friday. Thank you so much for the love, guys. I thank y'all for the hearts. Like, this right here is just the shooting up through the ground from the seeds that have been planted. Y'all are just starting to see Adelaide. I'm so serious. I'm just starting to unleash what's in my heart. You know why? Because I kept it subdued and suppressed for so long. Why did I do that? Because I did not believe in myself. Oh, thank you, dear. I'm a fan of you too. Thank you. And I got to start following. If I'm not following you, I got to make sure I start following you guys too. Because I care. Like, I really do care. I'm not always perfect. I don't always. Oh, thank you. Yes. I'm coming out. Pull this. Let me pull this S on my chest. It's time. And the reason why I can say this with certainty is because I'm encouraging you guys. You know, a lot of the people I used to look up to 2 years ago, a lot of them I don't even care to have conversation with now. When I started being honest with myself, I realized how so many people are lying to themselves. So many people have this badass persona, like they're so strong and I am woman and hear me roar and nothing bothers me and nothing gets in my way, and they are mean. They are wounded little animals, and they have this hard persona because they're trying to prevent you from getting closer because they know how weak they are. And see, God has given me a gift of seeing that in people. And well, you know what? I wouldn't even say, some are vultures, but some of them are just really wounded. It's just like a wild animal. The most dangerous wild animal you can come into contact with is one that's already been wounded. It's because they're so vulnerable, they're going to attack anyone or anything that comes at them. And see, that's how a lot of us women are. We have been attacked and violated at young ages. So many things have happened in so many different ways to us. Some of us have been physically violated, mentally violated, emotionally violated, spiritually violated. And because of that, we've been wounded. And instead of healing, we have built defense mechanism over those wounds for all of these years. And so a lot of us have this attitude, like, I don't care what nobody got to say, and people say that you a bitch or you have a nasty attitude, but really what it is, it's a defense mechanism. must forgive in order to heal. Yes, ma'am. And a lot of times people don't even realize they still need to forgive because they've forgiven in their head, but they haven't forgiven in their hearts. And so what I'm saying to you is, when you're honest with yourself, you know how we get when we want to get with that certain someone. Like me, when I want to get with my husband, I want to get intimate. I want to get relaxed. I want to get nice. I want to get sultry. I want to get sensual. That's what God wants from us. See, we're so readily able to do that with men. You know, I want to be married. Why won't my husband act right? My boyfriend is playing around. But we don't want to be honest with ourselves and God. And God is calling for us to be intimate with Him. When we can be intimate with Him, we can be true with Him, and we can be true with ourselves, and we can be true with others. And then, guess what? We attract that truth into our lives. Because if you don't believe that you're not doing something, tell me about what's coming into your life. What type of things are coming up against you? Do you feel like, why are all these crazy people coming in my life? Why are these people who always want to stab me in my back coming into my life? Well, guess what? If you stab your own self in the back, what are you expecting? You draw that from other people. How do you stab yourself in the back? By not valuing yourself, by not putting your foot down and loving yourself, even if that means you have to put loving other people on hold. Come on now. I know y'all feeling me. I know y'all feeling me. So I thank you guys so much for listening in today. I want to get connected with you. I want to talk to you. If you want to hear more about this 30-day program, this 12-week program that I have starting on Monday, May the 30th, I want you to get connected with me. Click the link in the group. Send me an inbox on Facebook. Go to my website or email me. This is a quick, straightforward way. Email me at info@beblesseddaily.com. 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 I have some new programs coming out. I have some new packages that I'm going to be releasing soon. I'm going to have a series that I'm releasing to you guys so that you all can get the things that I've been doing over time, my heart talks and different sessions. These things are timeless, and I'm going to be releasing these things soon. For those of you who are not registering in the coaching program, I have other things that you can do so that you can get anchored in your greatness. You can soar in your greatness. You can break through these glass ceilings that are holding you back. So God bless you guys. I'll be back on later. Thank you so much for sharing this with your followers. Thank you so much for hearting it up. If you want to talk to me, you want to connect with me, you want to work with me, contact me, info@beblesseddaily.com. Click the link in the bio and join my Heart Talk group. I want to hear from y'all. Let's carry this from the scopes to the book to real life so that all of us can soar in our greatness. I love y'all. I'm going to get my mom. Got some things I got to get ready for my shine time and my Heart Talk. Y'all keep me in y'all prayers, and I'm going to be praying for y'all. God bless you, and I love y'all. Have a great day. Be blessed.